What's up guys, today I have the only crosshair guide you will need to optimize your gameplay and playstyle. I will touch up on the types of crosshairs, when to use them, and explain the psychology of how they'll complement your gameplay. But at the end of the day, a crosshair is just a supporting visual and aim is mostly muscle memory. You could always sort of interpolate the center of your screen regardless of the crosshair you use, so just remember these are just to help you and is a guide to find your next crosshair. So to start off, let's talk about the crosshair types and shapes. I like to distinguish crosshairs into three classes: a dot type, open gap type, and unorthodox. Dot type crosshairs are better for accuracy based weapons like the Vandal, Guardian, Sheriff, Marshal. These weapons have a lot of one tap potential, while open gap type crosshairs are better for precision based weapons that are good at spraying like the Phantom, Spectre, Frenzy, and etc. And for unorthodox, these types of crosshairs are various mixes and combined elements from both of those types of crosshairs into one, or it could be something goofy like the glasses or the flower, but that is showcasey and I wouldn't really recommend for serious gameplay. To explain why dot type is better for accurate weapons and why open gap is better for precision, there's a guide that I like to use, and it is that the bigger gap you have, the better precision you're gonna get, and the smaller gap is the better accuracy you're gonna get. If you don't know the difference between precision and accuracy, precision is hitting a grouping into a focused area, while accuracy is hitting an exact point. Now, unorthodox is fun to experiment and find what you like and what you don't like about crosshairs. Some of my favorite ones are unorthodox, like the crosshair, and a couple other casual crosshairs that I do use in my comp games. They're very fun and they give you different feels of the game and can hit different sometimes. Now for firing and movement error. It's better to have these on when you're learning the game and trying to get used to the movement and the shooting of the game, getting that first shot accuracy reset, and knowing when to stop and turn the other direction when you're gonna shoot, also known as a counter strike. It'll be easier for you to understand and learn by seeing it on your crosshair, and once you do get better and more comfortable at the game, static will always most of the time be the better option. Although it is preference at the end of the day, I truly feel like static is less distracting because it's not moving, and it will not dictate your movement and delay your reaction to shoot because you want to wait until your crosshair resets. Next, I want to talk about color. Color is another preference thing, but I feel like does truly have an impact on your gameplay. Sometimes it could be hard to see your crosshair because the color may blend in with a map, or you might lose focus on it because the color doesn't contrast enough. If you are having a hard time focusing on your crosshair and it might be because of the color, try turning on outlines as it will help contrast against the color and help you locate your crosshair better. I highly recommend trying cyan, and if you have tried it, try it again because it is a great color. It contrasts with most of the maps and it just stands out to me so much. White is my close second on some darker color palette maps, but I could see how it could be a problem on the brighter maps blending in with the walls or the background. And lastly, sensitivity. I highly recommend starting on a slow sensitivity. I started at 0.223 at 800 DPI, and it trained me to have better crosshair placement, better game sense because I had to know where the enemies were because I did not afford the luxury of being able to flick onto my target. And once I got comfortable and better raw mouse control, I moved up to a higher sensitivity, so when I do make those mistakes or I need to flick, I am able to and I have better control over it. However, with the slower sensitivity, you will get longer range as you'll be able to make micro adjustments easier rather than a higher sensitivity, which will be much more sensitive and it will be more difficult to make those micro adjustments more accurately. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like this type of content, and let me know what type of content you guys want to see next. I do polls and community posts every other day or so, so please go interact with those. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support, and peace out.